different bands performing, including Brother Mueller's band. Looking forward to that. That guy just keeps going. It's really cool. After that, there will be cakewalks, henna tattoos, tons of free food. I mean, like Pluckers, P. Terry's, Southside, all of them are donating. So if you're signing up for this event, it's guaranteed that you're going to have tons of amenities, which is pretty cool because it's a great service to do for the community here. Now, also for all of you guys who want to be future senators and also for current members, this is a good chance to get your face out there and get to know people within the community. And as a disclaimer, there are a lot of things going on. I'm going to be really busy, but I want to encourage everyone here to take the time to go to this and to experience it and really further the benefits that will come with it. So thank you guys for your time, and anybody interested, please come and talk to me later. All right, thanks everyone.
Are there any questions for Harrison? Comments or concerns? Okay. Seeing none, we're going to move on to the executive report. First up is Victoria. She's going to talk to us about the big event, things that we need to do, and updates with that.
Okay, so big event is about 17 days away, April 6th. So right now we need a huge push for students to sign up, get excited, and just go. And we also need, among other things, which I've included here. Okay, I see. We've outlined some SGA expectations for the big event, which was
This is not good for wandering.
Yeah.
Please excuse me, I'm trapped.
Which Marissa will be passing out. So you'll get a sheet like this with the koozie, which is our promotional item this year, and a few flyers to pass out to your friends as well to just spread the word. So far SGA has been really good about being involved with the big event process. As some of y'all remember, y'all went out, passed out the site request forms. So right now, the next step in that is to verify those sites, make sure that they're safe to send students to, get more details on the job that they're requesting, and just kind of get some general information about the people whose homes we're going into. Just kind of get to know them better, start establishing that relationship, because that's what big event is all about. So that's what's next. And we need some people to sign up for that, to go and verify sites. I know that Matt has talked to a few of you, but if anyone else wants to help with that, there will be a meeting tomorrow at 4:45, and just give me your name and your number and I'll give you more details on that. So another thing that we need SGA to do, kind of like what we did with the survey, was just have class presentations. So ask at least 2 professors to speak at the beginning or end of your class before Easter break. And if that's not possible, I just need it done. So before, slightly after. So when you do that, just make sure that you have the quarter sheet flyers and any leftover swag items to pass out to the class so they have something to take with them to get excited. And we provided a sample speech on this sheet right here. And so another thing that we need SGA to do is to send out emails by Blackboard, Facebook your friends, create posts about it, invite people on the SGA event on Facebook, and really push it a lot. We're going to send you a lot of all this information via email with kind of a little speech or blurb to put on your Facebook, as well as the link. And in addition to that, we're going to include the big event PDF so you can make it your profile picture, so we can really make big event visible everywhere. And tabling, which is something we need to get taken care of now, is it is going on Tuesday, April 2nd, Wednesday, April 3rd, and possibly Wednesday, March 27th. So what we need right now is for people just to sign up in the slots right here, 30-minute slots between 11 and 2. So if you can do that, that'd be great. I'm just going to start passing this around. And we need that filled by the end of the meeting.
Victoria and I'll have a tabling kit in the student government office in my tabling kit bucket. So look for this. It'll have the quarter sheets and your talking points and whatever we have left over from Big Event Little Tent in that bucket.
And so what I'm most excited about and what we're doing new this year is called Big Event Little Tent, and it's tabling but really, really energetic. So we're having tables out. The tables are under little tents because we couldn't afford a big tent, so we improvised. And the idea is to just inform people what Big Event is about, because people usually have the wrong idea of what it's about. It's based on the idea of being a good neighbor. I've told you all this. And then we're going to have a poster that says being a good neighbor is ... and then people will just write in what that is. It's a huge poster. We'll hang that up. It's another part of our promotional item. And then we'll have computers where people can sign up. And then, in addition to that, we'll have a camera that's whoever is manning it at that hour will take pictures of people holding a sign saying, "Are you in?" Because that's our little slogan. And we'll post those on Facebook, tag as many people as we can, so then it just kind of shows up on everyone's profile, and we're everywhere. So that's the idea. So we really need people to volunteer to man these tables and just interact with students. You should have received an email for a Sign Up Genius link. Did y'all get that? Okay, and if not, it's on the SGA Facebook group page. It's really easy. You just click on the link and you just click a time. Really, really easy. And we need all of those slots filled out as well. And so most importantly is actual day of Big Event. We need people to be drivers, be site leaders, and people to just do logistical day of operations. So we've contacted a few of you guys to sign up to get your driver's certificate, right? And we need a few more people to sign up to be site leaders. So do y'all have the link for that?
It's on Collegiate Link.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I mean to interrupt. I thought we didn't want anyone in the association to be site
Well,
leaders.
we just need backup site leaders.
Okay.
So in case we have more people, we can just send some SGA people at the moment to just go to sites. So all the information is on here. We really, 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 really need SGA to get involved. We're trying to make Big Event the biggest it has ever been. If you have any questions, just contact me, contact Marissa. My email's on here. Do you have anything to say?
I just wanted to, I guess, reiterate the importance of this being a team effort, because this is it's a big event. It's big. There's a lot of things going on with it. So we just need to make sure the committee's been working really hard. Victoria, Colin, Paul, Rebecca, and John, and Louie have been working really, really hard to make this happen. So, you know, we're pounding neighbors to get sites, and we're working with community places to get sites. And so we want to make sure that not only do we have enough volunteers to fill those sites, but that everything runs really smoothly. And so we need your help to do that. With where spring break and Easter break fell, it makes this a really awkward push time, because next week's a really short week. So your participation in Big Event Little Tent, doing your classroom presentations, I mean, posting things in Blackboard, on Facebook, wherever you feel like you're going to get that message out there. If you're in student organizations, please talk about it at your meetings, getting people to go. They can sign up as a group to participate as an org. So you can sign up as a site leader, and then they all sign up and say what org they want to be paired up with, and we'll let them participate as a group. So just make sure that these are easy things. They're little things that you can do. If you don't know how to do them, I typed it out for you. So please, if you don't understand something, ask me or ask Victoria, and we can help you. This is our signature program. So yeah, everyone's good. Everyone's excited.
Yeah, but where do we get swag to give out to our classes?
We just got the koozies like we just got them about 30 minutes ago, and I'm still waiting. We also got the reusable grocery bags, since that's a new Austin ordinance, so people can use those as well. And those hopefully will get here tomorrow. So they're mostly for big event little tent. So on Monday, after that first round of that, we'll see what we have left over. We'll give you guys a little bit, and then after Tuesday, whatever we have left over, y'all can take for class Wednesday, and then the following Monday evening classes and Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay.
Technically, it closes Monday the 1st, but since that's the last end of Easter break and that's awkward, we're actually going to leave it open until the 3rd. So you have until the 3rd to really get that message out there. Cool? We want 300 volunteers.
Are there any questions for Larissa and Victoria? Is that it? All right.
I'll see you.
Here's a sign
I
up
know
list. It's
you're
coming
gonna-
your way now. No excuses.
Okay, next up on the executive report is Aaron Reese and Rebecca Thomas. They're going to be going over elections. That's something that's coming up rather quick. It's right behind Big Event, and we need to replenish our ranks, so it's kind of important.
Not trying to steal your thunder or anything, guys. Okay, so we have a few things we need to go over about elections. We will try to keep this as brief as possible, but we need to push marketing for elections just as hard as we're pushing marketing for Big Event. So I want you guys to keep this like on par importance with Big Event, because they are both super big events.
One class presentation, talk about those.
Yeah, and so exactly, that's exactly what we want. We have flyers here today. We are going to send all of our senators, all of our cabinet members, all of our court members, everyone affiliated with the association currently, our associate members too, with flyers. And the same thing, we want you guys to email your professors, talk to your professors, do a short little blippy crap class presentation. The cool thing about this one is we want you to speak from your own experiences. Like, convince people to join SGA by telling them about all the awesome stuff that you get to do by being part of SGA. So definitely make it meaningful to them, and they're gonna notice. And like Marissa said, 2 in 1. It's super easy. Talk about Big Event, talk about SGA lectures, talk about all in one. However, our deadline about getting people to sign up for elections is a little bit sooner than getting people to sign up for Big Event, because the deadline to register to be a candidate for next year is next Wednesday, March 27th at 6 p.m. sharp. So that also is applicable to any senators who are like wanting to continue being senators next year. You also have to complete the online application, the paper application that has signatures and witness signatures, as well as your platform statement online. It's all on Collegiate Link, and get it to me by next Wednesday at 6 p.m. So these are our flyers that we're going to pass out, and I guess, Erin, if you want to talk more about what you want them to say.
Yeah, just pretty much just talk about your own experiences, and everyone just grab a good stack. Just
Yeah, as much as you
I'm not
can
as well as you walking around.
It's hard.
But
Okay, just grab a good stack and just talk about your own experience. Also make sure you mention they have to attend one meeting, one info session. And then we actually have 3 more info sessions next week.
yeah,
And the dates are Monday, March 25th at noon, Tuesday, March 26th at 3 p.m., and Wednesday, March 27th at noon. And that Wednesday is also the last day for the application package to be turned in. So
yeah, and all of those are going to be going on in the SGA office. It's not anywhere like hidden or complicated in some other building. It's 3rd floor Ragsdale, where Student Life is, where everybody is. So just send them that way. If anyone has any questions that you guys can't answer about qualifications, about the process of elections, about what you have to have to run for elections, or what all you have to have done, et cetera, just send them my way. My phone number is on the dry erase board in the SGA office right next to my name, so you can just give them my phone number. I don't care. Tell them to text me, call me, whatever. If they have any questions, email me. It's all there. And that, like Erin was saying, they have to go to an info session and they have to go to a Senate meeting. So this Senate meeting, people who you guys are here, if you are interested in becoming a candidate and you haven't already communicated that with me, send me an email or send me like a text message or a call, talk to me after this meeting, etc. Just get into contact with me before next Wednesday and we'll be good. And that's inclusive to all the senators who want to continue on in SGA. And that's about it.
Okay, is that it, ladies?
Yeah.
If
Thank
I
you very
forget
much.
to send this to you, remind me that I'm gonna send you a list of matches.
Matches?
Yes, I'll know what that means when you ask me.
Okay.
Okay.
Are there any questions or concerns for Erin and Rebecca? All right, at this time, I'll pass it over to LD for the executive report. Do you have anything you want to add, LD?
Well, none less. We'll just welcome everyone to circular class. Thanks for coming. We've got quite a number today. And Brady says hi. He did come to campus today, but he couldn't talk to me, so we'll do it back home. Other than that, that's it.
All right, is that good? Is that it? The executive report? Anybody else anything on that? All right. All right, moving on along to legislative report. Right now we have one bill coming up today. This week has kind of been really busy for me, as LD just said. Brady's out, so I've kind of been picking up the slack for him. If you guys haven't realized, Brady had a surgery to repair an old rugby injury, so he should be back pretty soon. I took him to his post-op yesterday. But other than that, we have some. Other than that, we have something coming up with the lighting the towers with Octavia. Basically, just kind of waiting on some specs from fiscal plant and electrician. And Nicole and John and I are kind of working on something that has to do with communication. We're going to try and have it ironed out pretty soon. Brady, Octavio, Matt Thompson, and myself, we have a meeting coming up with Dr. Martin pretty soon. And that's one of the things that I kind of really want to address. And so we're going to try and get all the kinks worked out with that issue so we can bring it up to Dr. Martin at that meeting. And other than that, nothing too much. We just had some stuff that we've been working on for the whole year, and it's kind of come to the point where it's it's almost finished. So it's kind of exciting, and that's it. Before we move to unfinished business, I'd like someone to make a motion to take another roll call.
That's the motion.
Second. All right. Let's do roll call votes. Pasquale, Sasha.
SGA Sanchez.
Present.
Harrison Hadlin.
Here.
Nicole Bradley. Here. Colin Steinset.
Here.
Michael Cimino.
Here.
Alex Bray.
Here.
Pascal Mazzazzi.
Here.
John Wood. Gabriel Puente.
Here.
Luis Eduardo.
Luis.
Eduardo.
Sorry.
Olivia Parker.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Oh.
Rosa Parsamian.
Is that everybody? All right, we've got them all. Okay. All right, moving on to unfinished business. Did everyone get the improved minutes? There was a few mistakes with that from last week, and I think everyone had, so they had to set the last meeting. Is everyone happy with what was done? Okay. Can I have a motion to?
Motion to approve minutes.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Okay, guys. Right now it's going to get a little bit weird because I have to step down in a bit because this bill I actually wrote. So can someone make a motion to present this bill? Or have this bill go on?
Motion to move bill forward.
I'll second that.
Okay.
That's my mistake. Maybe you'll take what comes up with that.
We're gonna bring this to court.
All right, guys, bear with me. I haven't proposed a bill in about a year and some change. I'm the author, Vice President Boots. The sponsors are Michael Cimino and Pasquale Matozzi, and I'll just read it. The bill text: this takes $35 out of the legislative account. The caption: this bill seeks to take $35 out of the legislative account in order to purchase a plaque from Capitol Rubber Stamp. And actual appropriation, $35 will be taken from the legislative account and paid to the order of Capitol Rubber Stamp. Explanation. The purpose of this bill is to purchase a plaque from Capital Rubber Stamp, which will commemorate the bottle filling station in RCC, date effective upon passage. I do reserve the first right to speak. Basically, as you guys, well, a lot of you guys may not know this, but SGA got the new bottle filling station that is in the gym. It is right next to the door. When you enter into the gym, that's something that we kind of were working on since the summer with Greg Cooper and Andy Ryan, and we finally got it put in at the end of last semester. And I'm just, a lot of people wanted SGA to kind of put something there to say that, we did this, and a lot of the senators came up to me and asked me to do it. So finally, we're just kind of putting something there so that everyone who goes to the gym and that uses this water fountain can see that SGA did it. And it's pretty cheap. It's not that much, $35. Marissa and I spoke to when Marissa spoke to Greg Cooper. I was in the room. She was on the phone, and he really doesn't. I don't think he has a problem with it. And we just have to run it by him and actually show him the design of what we're going to put up. And after that, it should be golden. I'll probably place the order this coming Monday, and it should be up in about a week or two. And that's it. Are there any questions? Oh yes, I do yield the floor.
Alright. Is there any questions from senators?
Well, what will be the wording of the plaque?
Actually, I think I might have that. I just met from today. Basically, it's going to say something along the lines of brought to you by SGA. It's going to be like in blue marble. It's what they use. Capital Rubber Stamp does pretty much all the plaques and the name tags for the whole school. So it'll be similar coloring to anything else that you'll see around campus. And that's about it. We'll probably put like the university symbol in the back. I'll meet with him again, give him a call, and just kind of spice it up, make sure it looks real good. But just something plain and simple. We just want people to know that it was you guys who put that that bottle filling station there in the gym. So that's
Okay. Any question?
Same question.
When will it be going up?
The problem with it is that the blue marble, like the color on the plaque, is something that he doesn't have right now, and he said that it'd probably take him about a week to get it. So we're looking at a week turnaround. That's a turnaround of a week after we place the order, and then it's just a matter of getting physical plan to put it up. So sometimes they take a long time, but it's just a plaque. It's just a matter of them screwing it in. So I'd say 2 to 3 weeks. Roughly. Yeah, that's that.
Point of information, we have to use that specific material, like that's what marketing said we have to.
Okay.
Whatever is on everything else in the rest of campus. All all the signs everywhere, it's the same material.
Which makes sense, we don't want anything that just doesn't match anything else on campus. That would be kind of awkward.
Word of the day.
Yeah.
Do we have any questions from any senators from gallery? Seeing none, can we have a motion to move this forward?
I second.
Second.
Alright, we do a roll call vote.
Will you just say all those in favor?
Oh yeah, voice. We do a voice vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstains? Alright, seeing none, this moves forward.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, Octavio. Yeah. All right, moving right along. We're at gallery comments right now. Basically, this is when we open up the floor to anyone in the audience. So, is there any questions, concerns, any statements anyone in the gallery would like to make?
Yeah, I've got a question. What was the first fundraising event you guys were talking about with cancer?
Oh, that was Relay for Life.
Relay vote?
Yeah. It's something that just started last year. They're making an annual event here at St. Edward's.
This is
And- what?
This is the third year.
Oh, it's the third year? Oh, God. The one with only okay, so third year, then, correction. It's definitely an event that strikes home with me and several others who had family members who have experienced cancer and been through it. It's definitely a good event to get involved with. And another thing that I wanted to add, I'll just go ahead and do it now, is that I've talked with several others, including LD, our chief of staff, Narod, and then also Brady and Michael here, about doing an appropriations bill with the intention of either sponsoring the event and helping them with the logistics, or helping them with their fundraising, because they're an organization that has no like annual income or anything. Basically, they get all of their funds through donations and through this Relay for Life event. So we kind of want to help them along towards their goal. It's definitely a good cause, and one that I don't see having any issues with putting some money towards. Yeah. Any other questions with that?
What was the time of the, like the time of the actual event?
Oh,
and the
it's
registration?
April 12th. It starts at 7 p.m. and then it goes through until 7 a.m. the next day.
And then there's like, is there a time of when you can register?
Basically, registration is fairly open.
Okay.
So there aren't any specific deadlines. They want as many people involved as possible.
So like right up until that last minute?
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
But if you're interested, talk to me afterwards, and I'm going to set up the team tonight and set up our team name and whatnot. So just talk to me, and I'll get you the link to that.
Just a question of mine. What do you senators feel about, I guess, donating some cash to Relay for Life? It's something that Harrison brought up to my attention today. Is it something you guys would be interested in or support as an appropriation bill? Good to go for?
Just so you know, y'all can donate to the event, like to pay for things for the event.
Right.
The association money can't just go directly to ACS, so,
Right.
and also Brock just paid for the event.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so.
We paid for a lot of it, maybe they didn't ask us for everything, I don't know.
Okay. I talked with Amanda about running it. And
She may
said-
not have gotten the email from Kurt until today.
Okay, she said that like she would be welcome with anything with helping with the food or whatnot. Yeah, but okay, I'll talk to her a little later.
Is this something that just St. Edward's is doing, or is it like, or you said colleges across the U.S.?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a nationwide trend. Oh, Bruce, do you want to explain?
It's any college or it's any county, and
Okay.
there's just this huge amount of support based on raising cancer.
Okay.
And this is a nationwide thing.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely a lot of people going towards it. Yeah. Sure.
And where is everyone are the relays gonna take place?
Right. It's going to take place on campus. They're going to be holding the event on Ragsdale Lawn.
Okay.
And what will happen is that's where all of the bands will be set up, where the food will be, where the bands will perform when it comes time. And when it comes time to walk, they'll take a lap around Ragsdale.
You could also bring tents. So
Yeah, 'cause it is
tents or
7 p.m.
blankets or anything that you want.
Mhm. For sure.
Okay, have any other comments from the gallery?
Yeah. What's going on? Like, what's the latest on like smoking? Like, if there's new smoking areas.
Well, as you may have noticed, we extended the survey in order to get more numbers. We got over 500 right before the spring break. We hit 500. So that's actually a pretty good number, but it's not satisfying for us yet. So we are pushing the survey even more. If you do know anyone that has not taken the survey, please help push it. You can even go to our Facebook page and just share our link. As soon as we hit, what's the number we're shooting for this time? 1,500. We were shooting for 1,500 from the beginning, but I don't think we're gonna get to 1,500. But the closer we can get, we're gonna close it, and then we will give out the raffle tickets for ACL, and we will then compile all the results, and we will then present that to administration once again. And this time, we should be able to have a really good, strong say in whatever the results come out. We have not looked at the results, and we will not look at them until we get the number. All we know is the number.
Just to add on to what he said, the reason we need so many people is because the more people we have, the more weight we have. With less people, we don't really have a lot of influence. It's just a small percentage of the student body. So with more people, the more influence, like, so.
Exactly. The administration is not going to, back any significant change if they don't have, significant numbers to prove that the student body wants to move in, a certain direction. So if you